Hi everyone, and welcome back to another BTLO replay. Before we jump into bad logic, be sure to follow us on X, LinkedIn, or join the Discord server to keep in touch with the BTLO community. Links are in the description below. Right, let's get started. Hello defenders, and welcome to another BTLO replay. My name is Daly, and I'm going to walk you through the retired investigation Pretium v2. I assume it's Pretium, maybe it's Pretium. This is a hard digital forensics investigation based on Linux. So let's take a look. The infamous MDR SOC team from the previous Pretium attack is back. It looks like Crimeson LLC didn't apply the lessons learned fundamentals. Find out more about what actually happened in this scenario. Okay, so let's read the other scenario. It turned out the attacker installed a backdoor on the account that used a weak password and changed it to later avoid the detection. Then he decides to move laterally across the network while compromising multiple machines and obtaining the access to all network logs. Indeed, this time the attacker decides to compromise the whole enterprise, including getting the domain admin credentials, and conduct more stealthy exfiltration by using the victim's machine. Can you extract the files that the attacker was exfiltrating? So, let's have a look at the questions. What protocol did the attacker use for C2 communication and download the packet whisper? And what was the tool name in the command executed? List the two files found in the downloads directory of the attacker's machine. Hint, one is a VB deobfuscator and the other one is a doc file. Find the idiomatic expression in the DNS exfiltration and the ciphers used for encrypting the exfiltration. Find the domain admin or admin password as well as the ciphers used for encrypting the DNS traffic. Oh no, you've noticed it's encrypted as well. Can you decrypt it? Hint, turns out the name of the encryption matches with the name for one of the famous application virtualization software. What is the passphrase found in one of the exfiltration files? Can you extract the exfiltrated image? If so, what is the email address and password in the extracted file? Finally, knew what malicious website the attacker visited from the victim's machine. I guess that means, do you know what malicious website? Okay, so let's have a quick look at the tools. We have CyberChef, StegHide, and Packet Whisper, and of course Wireshark. It looks like we're good to go. So I've already started the lab in the background. Let's just go into it. Let's open up the investigation folder and see what we have there. So we have a PCAP. Inside tools, we have Packet Whisper. And we have what's been installed on the machine. So StegHide, okay. Kind of matches up what we've seen already. Right, so let's get started. Let's open up the PCAP. Let's just check the question one again. What protocol did the attacker use for C2 communication? Okay. So I'm going to be pretty lazy and just try and search for it because I'm guessing it's going to be there if we look for it. We could try look through the traffic and try and understand it, look at the statistics, but if it's trying to be sneaky and it's exfiltrating, it's probably not going to be loads and loads of traffic for it, so it might not be easy to do the statistics on this side. And it might be quite hard to eyeball it, so maybe searching for keywords is going to be better here. And where am I going? So let's Control F. Let's look for the string. And we're going to look for Packet Whisper. And let's make it case sensitive. And let's make it in the bytes. And let's search down. Okay, so we have a finding. Okay, so we have something interesting here, I think. It's a bit bigger. So we have git clone and we have packet whisper there. So let me just show you what I was looking at. We're into auto mode there. So I searched through for the string. You can see it's found here. I've opened it up, and inside here I can see in the data the command get clone and the repo for packet whisper. So I think we have our answer maybe for question 1, if I can't remember what it was asking exactly. So what was the protocol? So ICMP. Oops, that is terrible typing. And what was the command executing? So I'm guessing it was get clone once, or just get. Let's try get clone. Oops. Nope, so let's try get, because that is technically the command. Yes, it likes that. Okay, cool. So we're down to question 1. So what's question 2? So list the 2 files found in the downloads directory of the attacker's machine. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be pretty hard looking through this way. I mean, we can search for downloads. Maybe that will get us somewhere. So let's try downloads the same way. Let's just go to the top. I don't know where it'll be in the capture. So we can see downloads. See a get request to /downloads here. Let's go to the questions a second, make this smaller. So just confirm, when I'm doing this down here, I don't know if this is a bug or not, but when you use defined, it doesn't seem to highlight the packet unless you switch to like bits or hex or vice versa. So that's the only reason I'm doing that. There's no technical reason. It's just that it brings up the highlight on the list there. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, that was all. So let's reopen this. So make sure the right one open. We have the get request here to downloads, and let's make this bigger here so we can see. Yeah, that's the get request. So I'm assuming after that we should get some information back. And let's have a look. Yeah, put some HTML there. So let's open this up. And we do have some information there, so maybe if I get rid of some of these, clean this up a little bit. We follow the stream. Should make it a bit more readable. Okay, so we have the doc, which is mentioned in the question. I don't know what Viper Monkey is, so I'm going to have to Google that. Let's have a look. Viper Monkey. So VBA parser, emulation in Python. Okay, so it looks like that may be the second thing we're looking for, Viper Monkey. It's mentioned there too. Okay, so 2 files. File name is infected.doc. And the second being Viper Monkey, I guess. Cool. Ooh, okay. This one is bamming it up a notch. Find the idiomatic expression in the DNS exfiltration. So I don't really know what Packet Whisper does, so I'm guessing it's something to do with the Packet Whisper side of things. Let's have a look. So stealthily transfer data into the attribution using DNS queries and text-based steganography. So going back to our question here, I'm guessing we need to use the tool. Okay, so let me just close this down, make this a little bit cleaner. Get rid of the questions. Okay, so it's in the desktop investigation folder, I think. Is it tools folder? Double check. Oh dear, that's not quite right. In tools, okay. What do we have here? Okay, so we have Python. Get Whisper. Let's try the help. Let's make this bigger for all to see. Okay, so I'm guessing it's not going to be 1 and 3 here. 4 we're looking at. 5 will just exit the program. So I guess we need to use 2 to extract a file from PCAP. It doesn't mention a file there though, so maybe there's 2 parts to this question. Let's have a look. Okie dokie, so we're going to go to number 2. What does it want me to do? Enter PCAP file name. So it's upper level, and it's analyze.pcap. It's on Linux. Yeah, I don't know which one this will be, so I'm going to try 1, and I'm going to try the top option, except I don't know what these are, exactly how they're going to work. Maybe we can get lucky, and we'll output to that file there. So let's open the file. What do we have in there? Actually, I need to open a second terminal because I'm still inside that little interface. And it was called Cloaked. Did that work correctly? I'm not sure. Maybe it didn't have anything inside there. I need to use something else. Let's try go through the process again. So extract file. PCAP name is analyze. It's on Linux. Let's try 1 again. Let's try 2. Let's try the same file. Let's just make sure there's nothing else in that folder. Okay, well nothing's coming out into the cloaked payload. That's why I decloaked MD. Do I need to do something different here? Does it need to run sudo? How does this run? Let me go through the options again. Okay, so can I run TCP dump? Let's find out. Command not found. Possibly because of lack of administrative privileges. Okay, so I'm going to try to rerun it with sudo, and let's see what we get then. It looks like it doesn't actually need the -h either. And let's try going to 2. The file name is lies.pcat. It's running Linux. Let's try number 1. Let's try number 1 again. Okay, that's not immediate, so maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's actually going through the PCAP now. I'm going to pause the recording so I'm no longer this will take. Maybe it'll be a few seconds, maybe it'll be a few minutes, but I'll be back in a moment with this. Okay, that didn't take too long at all. So, I can see we have the file we need to save, so save that. Okay, so let's try my last move of getting the cat in the file, see if we can get out of that. Barking up the wrong tree. Okay, I'm not sure if that's telling me I'm looking in the wrong place or that's the wrong answer, so I'm going to paste it in. Hopefully it's not like a trick and it's asking to look somewhere else, because that'd be quite upsetting. So let's go back. Okay, so let's type that in. So it's barking up. And what was the cipher we used in AK stat IO prefixes? Alright, here goes. Cool. So find the domain admin or admin password as well as ciphers. So I'm guessing we need to be doing the same kind of thing and maybe different cipher. Let's check it out. So let's try extract. Let's try the PCAP again. It's on Linux. Let's try number 1, having great success. Let's try number 2. And let's see how that goes. Okay, great, we're back. It's now finished, so let's output the poll. And let's try the same again. So admin, colon, some long string. Doesn't really look like a password to me. It's all capitalized. I mean, I guess it's quite long, so I guess it'll be quite hard to do anything with. So let's copy that password in. Yep, and let's get the second part, which is ciphers. And this is CDN. Oh, I'm typing into the wrong place. Okay, let's try that. Great. Oh no, you've noticed it didn't. Okay, so yeah, the password didn't look much like a password, did it? So I guess it's encrypted. Let's find out what's going on with passwords. So where is my password? I'll just grab that again, make sure I've got it copied. So I'm going to open CyberChef, because I guess that's the most likely place to start this. Let's just reread the question when that's loading. Turns out the name of the encryption matches. Okay, so virtualize our software. So I guess there's no VirtualBox in there. VMware. No, Hyper-V. So let's have a check on Google. Okay, so we have all products here. We have Parallel, Citrix, VMware. Let's go through this list. So we tried, I didn't try Azure. I don't think it'll be on there though. No. Parallels. Nope. Citrix, try that one. Okay, we have two. They're not encrypted, they're encoded. So let's just try decode that. Let's put the input in and bake. That definitely looks more like a password to me. Slightly misleading with the question, I guess, because it does say encrypted, and it's not really encrypted, I guess. But yeah, I guess that looks like it's what we need. So I'm going to copy that. Let's try paste that in. Great. So what is the passphrase found in one of the exfiltration files? Okay, we're going back to that same process again in the terminal. Let's have a look. So let's try extract a file. Let's try the same process. Number one. Let's try 3. Okay, that's finished. Let's just hit enter. Okay, so it doesn't look to be right. Okay, so let's try again. Let's try number 4. Hopefully I'm up the right tree here, otherwise I don't really have a clue. I'll have to do some more research. So we tried 3, let's try 4. Let's give that a go. Okay, so we're done. Let's give this a go. Hope we don't get another error. We didn't get an error, so maybe we have some text now. I hope it's not empty. That'd be upsetting. So let's just clear here. Passphrase, noob hacker is no good at this. His job. I'm guessing that's what we're after. Double check the question, make sure we get it right. It says passphrase, so it looks like that might be a good match. Let's copy this. Let's paste that in. Cool. So the last, it's 2 questions. Can you extract the exfiltrated image? If so, what is the email address and password in the extracted file? Okay, so I think I'll go back to the PCAP because it's going to be where it contains everything we've grabbed. It's not going to be too much use to me trying to read the output of an image, so I guess I'm going to have to go to try and export something. So where are we? Export objects, HTTP. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So earlier on they mentioned the documents folder. There's actually shows it in the export here, which might have been easier. Okay, so let's just save this image, the one at the bottom. Let's put that on the desktop. And let's reread the question, make sure I understand it fully. So let's try open the image. Maybe it's as simple as it's actually in the image. I thought I put on the desktop, maybe I didn't. Did I save it? No, I didn't save it. Let me try that again. Oh dear, I managed to close Wireshark. Let's start again. Oh no, I put it into the investigations folder. But I want to reopen Wireshark in case I need it later. Let's put it on desktop there. So not much there. Okay, so there's not much in that image there at all. None that I can see. I'm sure we'd be able to see it pretty plainly if it was in front of us. So I'm guessing this is where stag hide comes into it, which is mentioned earlier in the, on the actual briefing for the investigation. So let's get to our desktop. And let's have a look at stag hide. Actually, make sure it's installed first. Yeah, it's cool. And it helps if I do the right help command. We'll get that. Okay, so let's make this a bit bigger so I can see what to do. So extract data, we'll do that. And what is the next part? So stego file is in this, no, it's images, isn't it? Images JPEG. And extract file. Oh, just put text. Sounded good. Passphrase, would that be one from the last question, do you think? Do I have that somewhere still? Let's try paste that. Okay, that seemed to do something. Okay, so we have the details, and that was using the noob password. Oh, sorry, passphrase, I should say. It wasn't a password. Same thing. So let's have a look how I have to format this question. So email address. Let's grab that. Let's get the password. Great. So what malicious website did the attacker visit in the victim's machine? So I think I have a PCAP open. I do. So let's filter on DNS. There should be a lookup if it's made on. Let's make this bigger, get rid of the questions. Just trying to quickly eyeball so I can see a lot of these. I guess these are using the ciphers, the optimizedly ones. Sorry, using the exfiltration rather. I can see some live. Okay, I think I've gone too far back now. Let's go to the end and scroll up. So what is radical.ru? So this was a image and video host. So that could be it. Maybe it hosted nasty JavaScript. Let's give that a go for the answers. No. Okay, let's scroll up a bit more. Okay, maybe I should have seen that first. It does mention exploit in there, which generally isn't good. So let's try forum.exploit.in. Okay, so calls it a dark web forum, so I'm guessing that's going to be what it's after here. It's mentioned in some nasties there too. And on the register, so yeah, that looks maybe more likely to be what we're looking for. So what's the format it wants it in? So presumably there should be a request as well for HTTP, so let's check that out. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe I'll have to search it this way. So let's check in the bytes. And it was exploit.in. Oh, it's forum. That might be why. Let's go to the top and search down. Is that because I have the filter in place? Yeah, it might be for DNS. Let's try again. Let's do my little trick. It's definitely got one. Yeah, so there's HTTP 1.1. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, it did make a request to there, so I guess I need the HTTPS on there, or HTTP. That's the format it wants. HTTPS, okay. So forum exploit.in. Cool. So yeah, that was quite interesting. I've never used that tool before, Packet Whisper, so that was good learning for me. Probably 1 and 2 could have been harder if I didn't use the search to find it. So maybe that would be another way of doing this if you went through maybe the hard way of going through the list and trying to understand what's going on. But with exfiltration, it's not going to be a continual stream. So sometimes it is a case of looking for keywords or certain artifacts to search for. Other than that, yeah, pretty cool. Learned some new stuff. I've used gamified before in the past. So yeah, it wasn't new to me, but it's always good to use it again. I've never really seen it used in the wild before, so it's good to see it in use in an investigation like this. But yeah, cool investigation. Enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to never miss a video. In the meantime, remember to join us on Discord and tune in every Friday at 6 PM UTC for BTLO Replay. Thanks everyone, and see you next time.